I was muted. Haha. Yo, welcome back. Game number 2 now. Starbuck versus Arrow. And look what we have here, boys. It's a Cryptid Fast Expo with a proxy Necropolis. Starbuck trying to punish the fast tech that so many orcs are playing nowadays. The cool thing here is, this is strong against two strategies. This is strong against Blade Master, old school style, you know, one base blade. And also strong against fast tech. This might be weak against Farseer Headhunter early aggression, but almost nobody is playing that nowadays. Starbuck again, as he did so often, with a really cool opening build. Oh, big last hit here. Ooh, if the Farseer gets the last hit still, that would be kind of important. Could prevent the level 2 for the Cryptlord, but the Cryptlord gets it in the end. One Ziggurat is cancelled, but not a big deal. Pendant of Energy, also kind of nice for the Cryptlord. Especially with mana potions, it could be very good. And look at this Necro. He's got a Necropolis now here. Can remake Acolytes early, even if he loses them. He's got some Blight here. Really cool by Starbuck. Oh, and I think he played random. We didn't actually see what he loaded in with. But the overlay seems to display that he played indeed random. Pretty cool. Unsummoning the altar as well. Trying to get the lumber for the expansion. Oh, Impale. Important moment here. And he gets the surround. Has to TP. There's no way the Farseer can die this early. Otherwise he would have nothing really to do. But the expansion is still not up. Arrow with a TC second. Bestiary. Raider Walker can be very strong against an undead with a late tech and late destroyers. We'll see what Arrow goes for. Facing a very difficult to pin down undead here. Of course, Starbuck played random. Starbuck can play all races. He started out with undead as his main race, by the way, a long time ago. But then we saw him play a lot of orc, recently a lot of human. And yeah, I like the random. Many races don't really mind playing against random. Undead, for example, can pretty much always go for the same build. Well, is that true? I guess DK Ghouls is kind of bad in Undead Mirror, but still playable. Human is very good against random, can always play the same. For Night Elf, it's a bit trickier, especially at the moment. And Orc really doesn't like playing against random. Against Orc, you need to have a specific build normally against every opponent. And it is going to be Raider Walker here for Arrow, by the way. Very strong in the mid-game. Very strong map control-wise. And can normally also secure a counter expansion pretty easily. That Starbuck is already scouting for, though. And good creeping here by Starbuck as well. Gonna be like getting level 3 from this camp if he manages to finish it, which I think he will. Tech has started. Expansion about to start mining. Starbuck even going for early towers, by the way. Went for an early graveyard even. And will probably soon want to go for fiends as well. Ghouls will fall off very, very, very hard against Raider Walker. Cryptlord with good items here. Big mana and a pendant. Even the cloak can be nice for him. And some mercs as well. Really like this proxy Necro by Starbuck. Very cool. Kind of connecting the two bases. It's taking Arrow a long time to get a strong army. But he's about to be around 40 supply. And Raider Walker at 40 supply is really good. But he's not there just yet. Starbuck with a perfect creep jack. Tried to steal the item. Didn't quite get it. Or steal the last hit, rather. But he might get the TC. He's got the cloak. But there is another Impale ready. There's also a shop right there. TC protected by the Spirit Link. Not good enough. TC goes down. That's a huge, huge kill for Starbuck. Boots and staff as well. Goes for the dust. Might have been a bit of a panic buy. Oh, he's going for Invis. Oh, I see. Crypt Lord with Invis. Not threatened at the moment. Oh, Starbuck forgot about the altar. Classic macro mistake. Unsummoning the altar, but forgetting to remake it. Didn't slow him down too much, though, I think. Oh, trying to steal the last hit. Gets it. And the item. Oh, ring +5 is so good for the Crypt Lord. Crypt Lord is a high HP hero, but low armor. So bonus armor for him is super good. And gets to staff out as well. Tier 3 on the way. Everything is looking very, very good for Starbuck now. It's gonna be a fast level 4 on the Crypt Lord. Oh, that's so good to have. Early Impale 2. And 2 rings is actually amazing. The DK would also love to have a Ring of Protection. DK, of course, coming second. Even if you go for Crypt Lord first. I would say Death Knight is the one hero that Undead really cannot play without. Maybe you can even manage to play some games without a Lich. Although that is hard to do. But DK you need for Aura and Coil. The DK is about to join. Alright, Arrow going for the attack against the expansion. But there's about to be 3 towers here. Perfect timing on the Spirit Tower as well, by the way. Starbuck very late with the repair. In fact, he's not repairing Starbuck. Alright, now he is. Oh, but he got the cancel with the beetles across the map. That is the more crucial thing here that just happened, I think. And because the TC, by the way, died earlier, he's underleveled. He doesn't even have level 3. But the ghouls could still go down quickly. Let's see. Heal scroll use as well. There's a shockwave. No stomp. And Starbuck's army seems to be perfectly ready. Oh, look at that juicy impale. Walkers will not both get away. And Starbuck seems to win this fight easily. Oh, the DK chasing perhaps for another kill as well. But no, that Walker does escape. But so many kills. Death Knight almost level 2 now. A block as well. Beautiful game by Starbuck. And yeah, this is just over. GG. Around 10 minutes is how long it took. Starbuck with a really cool strat. Random. Playing random. Against his orc opponent here. Gets the 1-0 lead. Starbuck always such a fun player to see. Completely out-strategized. I love the random pick here by Starbuck. As mentioned earlier, very hard for Orc to play against random. They have to play very reactively, normally. And when you don't know what you're facing, it's very hard to make the right choice. Map number 2 will be Tidehunters. And Starbuck is random again. Of course, he has to stick with random now. We'll see what he's gonna get next. 250,000 channel points on Starbuck and 0 on Arrow. Alright. Somebody's feeling confident. Confident in Starbuck and confident that I won't be misclicking, hopefully. Starbuck's weakest race is normally always Night Elf. I think by far his weakest. His Orc is really good with 5-star headhunters. His Human has been becoming really good lately, as he's been playing lots of Human. And his Undead is not as good perhaps anymore as it used to be, but still, that's where he comes from. That's his roots. He's also feeling pretty comfortable with that race. Just Night Elf is the one thing he does not want to get. And doesn't get it here either. random orc this time. So this should be Farseer head on our mirror, most likely. Or is Starbuck really going to bust out the Blade Master? Blade Master was never really his playstyle. I don't know if I've ever seen him play Blade Master once. I must have. But normally Farseer is much more his cup of tea. And here it will be the Farseer indeed. And it's very similar builds. It's going to be 1 Grunt into Headhunters for Starbuck. And straight up Farseer Headhunters for Arrow. The 1 Grunt early game helps especially with early creeping. Specifically when there's medium armor creeps on the map, which here we have a decent amount of. And here's the scout. Of course, Arrow has to check out what his opponent is playing. Didn't want to get so hardcore this time, like we saw map 1 with the fast expo. Starbuck didn't have to go for a scout, can round out his econ more easily. Oh wow, Arrow. Creeping very cautiously, creeping basically the smallest camp on the map. Starbuck here going for the middle. Can creep this more easily. Ooh, Mantle is perfect though. Amazing item for the early game. Why is Lin not playing in this tournament? I don't know why. Might not be a specific reason. Lin doesn't always play all tournaments. Sometimes he sits out some tournaments, perhaps doesn't want to overplay himself. Yeah, unfortunately, no Lin in this tournament. I'm a big Lin fanboy, as you guys may know. And when Lin isn't playing, that normally means the orcs are not doing well. We'll see if that continues this way also this tournament. So far we have no orcs qualified just yet from the first 2 groups. It's 2 elves and 2 undeads so far. 1-0 is expected to also qualify today. But we'll see about that. Yo, the Grape! With a €20 donation. Thank you, buddy. Says, Merry Christmas, Remo. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciate the Christmas gift. Merry Christmas also to you, kind sir or lady. And Merry Christmas to all you guys. Hope you guys are getting into the Christmas spirit. It's the Christmas weekend, pretty much. In 2 days, it's Christmas time. I'm pretty excited for Christmas this year, I gotta say. Oh, the crystal ball here being used very nicely by Starbuck. He knows where the opponent is. He knows he can safely creep. Now, the Magi is going to get the big item. And both are very close to level 3. Oh, he's almost in range for a steal. Oh, Chain Lightning Steal here would have been huge, but he's a little tiny bit too late. Level 2 Wolves, of course, very strong this early into the game. And when last I saw Farseer head on our mirror, which was a while, we saw a lot of Panda second. So both will have an interest in sticking around the tavern. Tier 2, about to finish. Wand of Mana Steal here could be clutch. It's a very good item nowadays. And yeah, this looks a lot like the Panda, doesn't it? Wolf going to the tavern. There it is. Double Panda indeed. Alright, this has not changed. And a tier 3 follow-up expected. Farseer's kind of, Starbuck's kind of broke though. He's going for an early lodge. Yeah, this is cool. Tier 3, Berserkers, Bloodlust, rah rah rah. Dude, I haven't had the opportunity to say rah 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 for a while. Unfortunately, at Raraland, I don't think we saw a single Bloodlust game, believe it or not. Oh, Chain Lightning! On the Headhunters. No Tier 3 yet. Oh, one of Mana Steel! Chain Lightning again! And there's yet another charge of the wand. Starbuck here doing really well. He is so good with the fast Headhunters. That's kind of how he first rose to prominence on the Headhunter patch with Orc. And that is so many kills, dude. What the hell? That's gonna be 5. Boom! 5 Headhunters traded out for only a single grunt. Insanely good trade for Starbuck. Both going tier 3. Somehow the supply is kind of even, which is crazy. And the experience is also very even. How's that possible? Maybe Starbuck bought a lot more items. Kind of weird. But it certainly feels like Starbuck is the one who has the momentum here. Panda level 2. Oh, Book of the Dead. It can be really good in the big fight. I wonder if Drunken Brawler or Drunken Haze is better on the Panda. I don't really know. Drunken Haze seems to be the answer. The heal scroll, though, goes to Arrow. That's a big deal. Shop control, of course, will be very important this game. Oh, Starbuck forgot about the adept training on the Shaman. Slight mistake. Bloodlust is going to be late. A little bit late. Oh, lag. All right. Starbuck thinking about a push. You get the level 3 Panda, speed scroll on both sides, Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Oh, and the Book of the Dead! So sick! In the middle of everything. But no heal scroll, it's really hurting Starbuck here. Second scroll of speed. And with the heal scroll advantage, maybe Arrow can hope to hold here. Another breath though. Oh man, the early level 4 Farseer also very strong. That Chain Lightning didn't quite bounce that much, but fair enough. Invuln forced as well, new wolves coming out, and now we see an insane supply lead on Starbuck. Pulling back his herd units, trying to heal them up. The Shadowhunter third is coming. And 1-0 doesn't have a third hero on the way. Not 1-0. Arrow, excuse me. Oh, I just realized. If we're gonna have 1-0 versus Arrow later, this is gonna be very confusing in the overlay. If that should happen. But right now it's looking like a clean 2-0 for Starbuck. Really good game. In the most recent TED Cup, I think Starbuck didn't have his best showing. Had a bit of a tough time. But here, so far today, he is looking tremendous. Oh wait, Starbuck doesn't have heal salves to heal the Panda. That is kind of awkward. Should get some new ones. Arrow's trying to rebuild, but it's taking him a while. And Starbuck in the meantime is getting pretty close to 50 supply already. He's got Bloodlust in queue. Oh, base attack though. And there is no reinforced defenses. These burrows are made of paper. Drunken Hades, Breath of Fire. Oh, that is huge damage. Aggressive Purges though, looking for some pickoffs. Gonna get at least one. And now with Master Training, the Shaman have quite a lot of mana indeed. And what's the next step for Starbuck? He can almost afford a Tiny. I wonder if he's considering it. It's very hard to make that call in game. For us, it's easy to see that Starbuck is super far ahead. We can easily see that he's got a big lead. But in game, it's a lot scarier. If you go for the Tiny and you miscalculate and you get pushed, and then your opponent can use that timing against you, that is a very painful mistake. And Starbuck is not thinking about expanding. He's thinking about attacking right now. Running across the map with the Berserkers and the Shaman. Tri-hero, he's looking very strong. He's got double heal scroll as well. This could be the knockout punch. Panda level 4. That is really strong. Counterattack. Smart play by Arrow. And since there's no reinforced, Starbuck has to TP home. He would lose all of his burrows way too easily. And Arrow has to run. There is no way he can fight right now. Question is, when can he fight? Dude, Starbuck is about to have 3-1 upgrades against 0-0. Oh my god. This would be such a slaughter. Now he's getting reinforced as well. Seems like Starbuck's getting everything he needs. Whew. Arrow is in deep trouble. Rah, rah, rah. Bloodlust all over. Insanely strong Berserkers. 3-0 upgrades. I guess he cancelled the armor upgrade in favor of reinforced. Only level 1 heal wave for both. Arrow trying to make a miraculous hold here. It's gonna be hard to manage though. First heal scroll used by Starbuck. He's still got a second one. And he's just chewing through this enemy army. He's got so much damage, dude. The Berserkers, the Bloodlust. Look at them go. That's the 2-0. Starbuck successful. And especially map 1. Just completely out-strategizing his opponent. Really smart play with going random here. Made life difficult for Arrow. Next up, he's going to face one of the greats.